You all. Call the salary board meeting to order. Can we have a roll call, please, Jen?
Commissioner Whitfield?
Present.
Commissioner Hertzler?
Here.
Commissioner Eichelberger? Controller Whitcomb?
Here.
Thank you, Jen. Is there any public comment regarding salary board? Hearing none, we'll move to approval of salary board actions. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the salary board actions.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of minutes of May 6th.
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of May 6th.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Is there any other business to be brought in front of the salary board? Is there a motion to adjourn?
I'll make a motion to adjourn.
Salary board is adjourned. Thank you. Can we please rise for the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Now call the Board of Commissioners meeting to order. Jen, have a roll call, please.
Commissioner Whitfield?
Present.
Commissioner Hertzler?
Here.
Commissioner Eichelberger?
Thank you, Jen. Is there any public comment? Okay, we'll move on to discussion of the letter of approval of support for Silver Spring Township regarding a watershed restoration and protection program CFA grant application. Today we have with us Chris and Teresa from Silver Spring.
Thank you. Thank you
Hi.
thank you very much for having us on the agenda today. We appreciate it. We have an exciting project that we'd like to discuss with you today and seek your approval via a letter of support. The grant is the Watershed Restoration and Protection Program, and we're looking at doing MS4 improvements as well as park improvements in our nature preserve. I can turn this over now to Chris, who is in charge of our land planning department, to go over the details of the project.
Thank you, Teresa. We were, as part of the grant, we were trying to have our projects stand out. And a lot of municipalities are doing stormwater basin retrofits, kind of mundane. And we said, what would make our project stand out? And immediately we thought of Wildwood Park in Harrisburg. And if we could do something at a smaller scale that's similar to that, and we said the nature preserve would be a perfect place to try to implement this. We're proposing riparian buffer all throughout here with a trail system. We're going to have signage for educational purposes. The schools should come down, take tours. There's actually an eagle's nest right in this location, right back here. Currently, there's 6.5 miles of no boat launches along the county limit in this area between Lower Mill Park and Hidden Creek. If we added one here, it would shorten it by a little over 2 miles. Talking with residents, everyone thinks that's a fantastic idea. There's going to be bioswales to reduce sedimentation. There'll be 6 of them. You can kind of see them here, and here. So when we get the runoff from the urbanized area, it will collect in there and not make its way into the conduit and make its way down to Chesapeake Bay. Any questions you may have, I'm willing to entertain those, and I appreciate if you would give us a letter of support.
The great thing about this project, not only does it do the improvements that Chris mentioned, we get credit for the MS4 project, which is really important. So we get to marry up the two. We get to improve the park, plus we get the credits for MS4.
The bioswales is very interesting. My only question on that is in regards to insect control, or is there any thought to that?
Yes, so it's going to be a native planting, and the township will be educated staff-wise on, doing an investigation, what species should be there, what shouldn't.
I'm particularly interested in, for instance, breeding ground mosquitoes. We've had a lot discussion about that. So, and all those aquatic areas are bound to add some
Understood.
to the population, and you may hear about it from the residents as well, so. Is there a plan for any insect control in terms of that, or?
I don't think we've.
I don't think we have, but it's
That's-
well noted, and we certainly can take that under advisement.
I mean, our vector control people certainly have the
Yes.
information on the best way to treat, so can talk to them, certainly.
Certainly.
That's all I have, thanks. It's very nice.
Thank you.
The grant will cover how much of the expenses?
So the grant is for $300,000 and there's a 15% match. We have other entities wanting to contribute, and as of right now, the township contribution would be less than $18,000. Yes, yes, and it will stand out. This will be, people will come to Silver Spring just to see this.
Okay, I would do it.
The letter of support, does it go to, we got a letter from HRG stating that they should get it, stating this.
It should come to us.
You send it to us, we'll put it as part of our grant package.
But I mean, who should it be made out to? We have the secretary of the
Dennis,
DC.
Gavin, yes.
Okay, all right, so we're good. So then we should send this letter to you folks.
Correct.
If it's okay. Should you have any questions?
Just, the grant you're going after again is how much again?
300,000.
Because I think the information we have in a letter indicates that the grant amount is $233,100.
It initially was, when we went through it further, we tagged on multiple grants. It's a 230 plus thousand, and then there's an additional approximately 70,000 grant. So it's 2 grants in one.
So should we update the amount in the letter?
Yes, I can have that to you today.
Okay, I would want to correct that.
Yes.
No, I think it's a wonderful project. I was there when the nature preserve was dedicated, I think, when I first did this. Of course, it's in honor of our colleague here, Commissioner
Yes.
But no, I think this is
Yeah, I was there hanging out.
But I think this is a terrific project, and I like the way in terms you're also trying to deal with the whole issue relative to stormwater runoff, and maybe satisfy some of your MS4 requirements. So, no, hopefully you can get the grant. I'm fully supportive.
Thank you. It's a lot more attractive than a stormwater basin that was.
Yeah.
That's for sure. Just an FYI for everybody, if you look at that map, the top part, yes, right there, it's right across from it, you'll see a wooded area, it's about 40 acres. And that went into the township land preservation program, I think, a year ago, so that packs on another few acres to that area. And that is some really thick woods there. Okay, the board would like to take action. I'm going to abstain from the vote because my name is attached to this. Just for perception and anything like that.
Well, I'd be honored to make a motion to essentially support the township's grant request, in total of $300,000, and to communicate that full letter to Dennis Davin, the Secretary of the State Department.
Okay, we have a motion. Is there a second?
I don't have a second, I just have one question. I think it's kind of a shame to have to abstain on it, even though pecuniary interest in the project.
That's true. That's true.
Jim?
I think there was a concern about perception, given that the name of this park, but I agree there should be no actual conflict. It's,
It's entirely,
Yeah.
it would be nice, I think, if all of us would.
Yeah, there's no cost to the county other than this piece of paper. The heck with I'm voting. second.
Yeah, there is absolutely no conflict of interest here, except that your name happens, you were.
It's another Vince, it's not him.
Oh, is it?
Oh, it's another name, that's all.
Yeah.
There are too many people.
There is
But no, I agree with that, and, I think that it would be a shame that Commissioner Deeth Lilbo could not also voice his support for this, because this is a project that benefits Silver Spring Township and our county, so that's all.
Okay. Any further comment? All in favor of the motion, say aye. Aye, motion carries.
Thank you, commissioners.
Thank you for your support.
Thanks for coming
We'll
out
make it
today.
proud.
Good luck.
Yes, we look forward to seeing you all when we get it.
Yeah,
There you go.
we'll get the letter out ASAP.
Thank you.
Thank you all. Okay, next we have approval of minutes of May 2nd and May 6th. Is there a motion?
I'll move to approve.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of minutes from the Public Safety Review Team meeting of April 24th. Is there a motion?
I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of the Public Safety Review Team meeting.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of personnel transactions. Is there a motion?
I'll move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval to recommend nominations of Justin Shawless, Public Safety Department, and Carrie Fawnstock, Finance Department, to participate in the 2019-2020 Leadership Cumberland Program. Is there a motion?
Yes, I move.
I'll second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of the following contracts and grants as noted in item 9, 1, and 2. Is there a motion for approval?
I will move for approval.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of a donation for the 2019 Sarah Summit from Miller Environmental Group as a gold sponsor for $1,000. Is there a motion?
Make a motion to approve the acceptance of the donation, and if we could also send a letter of thank you to Miller Environmental Group, I appreciate that.
I'll second.
We have a second. Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval of advertising ordinance 2019-3, imposing a vehicle weight restriction on Cumberland Bridge on Petersburg Road, T518, crossing the Yellow Reaches Creek in South Middleton Township. Is there a motion for approval?
I'll move for approval of the ordinance.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is the approval of advertising for bids for the Bishop Bridge Emergency Access Road Project. Is there a motion?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next, we have approval of a credit application request for Claremont Nursing and Rehab Center, Johnson Controls, and Abarta Coca-Cola Beverages. Is there a motion for approval?
I'll move for approval of the credit application as listed.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Next is approval of general disbursements, transfer authorizations, item 14A through I. Is there a motion for approval?
So moved.
Is there a second?
Second.
Any questions or comments? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. I'd like to report acceptance of monthly reports from the Prothonotary and Register of Wills for the month of April. Also like to report an executive session held May 16th, 9:45 a.m. to discuss personnel issues. Is there any other business to be brought in front of the board? Hearing none, is there a motion to adjourn?
So.
Adjourn, thank you.